welcome back to Lake Tahoe TV's Tahoe Today. New faces here in the studio, Shanon and Sylvian Duclos here in the studio from Mountain Yoga. Now you guys... Mountain Lotus Yoga. See, that's the important thing. Whoops. So you guys are here joining us in the studio. Maybe first and foremost, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you guys are a new and kind of authentic, different type of yoga here in the studio.
Yes, we're located actually in Tahoe City in the Boatworks Mall on the marina. And so what's unique about our yoga studio is that we're on the lakefront. I'm originally from San Diego, but I've lived in Tahoe for the last 15 years on and off with my husband Sylvain, who's from France. And
another Frenchman like me.
And we lived in France for 4 years and now have made our way back to Tahoe, just enjoying the life up here.
Right on. Now I know, Sylvain, like you basically on a snowboard are a maniac, one of the fastest people out there. Maybe go into a little bit about why you feel that yoga has helped you as a snowboarder and maybe what you do at Mountain Lotus Yoga.
Yoga helped me so much for my snowboarding, just for build a good strength, flexibility, and a great balance. That's those three major things who help me for snowboarding. And also yoga helped me to recover for all my injuries. Snowboard, you injure yourself a lot, and that helped to prevent the injuries and to heal your injuries.
Yeah,
and as a training program is just something you must do as a snowboarder.
Yeah, and anybody who doesn't know Sylvian, you're probably used to seeing the back of him in most of the races because he's in the front, a former Olympian. Pleasure having you in the studio. And I think you guys are doing kind of a cool thing. Being on the lake, you're really taking advantage of that location and doing, if I'm correct, some stand-up paddle boarding yoga.
Yes, yeah. Sylvain actually will be teaching the class, and we're going to be doing an hour yoga in the studio and then taking your practice from your mat onto the lake, directly onto the stand-up paddle board. And so he'll be teaching an hour and a half on the lake right at our location out of the Boatworks marina.
So yeah, it's kind of a new concept. We start first with all the standing position into the studio and work on your balance. And after, once we done that as a warm-up, we move into the board, on the board, move on the lake, and like start doing some exercise on the board in the middle of the lake. So it's really nice. On the same time, between the position, you rest on the board, on the lake, rock you, or like it feels so great, and you're just outdoor.
And that's pretty cool because it also allows people to maybe learn the basics of stand-up paddleboarding who haven't done it yet before they get on a stand-up paddleboard, because it looks way different than it actually feels when you get on one of those things. I think maybe the final thing, we got Scarlett here in the studio, the whole family joining us. Do you guys do any like kids yoga, or has she started yoga?
We did have a kids yoga class, and actually we'd like to start another one. We're looking for a teacher right now for a kids yoga. We had a mommy and me class this winter. That was awesome. We're mostly a hot yoga studio, so we practice hot yoga, hot power fusion, then a power vinyasa class, and we're also introducing a yoga dance class, which will be a tribal form of yoga dance. And so we'll be doing tribal music, and it will be a very open flow style class. So
sounds cool. So anybody out there, I know we've covered a lot of information, wants to find you guys, do you guys have some contact information, and then finally your location?
Yeah, we're located at the Boatworks Mall, 760 North Lake Tahoe, and our website is mountainlotusyoga.com.
Right on.
So,
Thank you for joining us.
Thank
Shanon
you.
and Sylvian Duclos from Mountain Lotus Yoga, mountain-yoga.com. Make sure you guys head out. It's going to be a great experience there, right? By the way.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back.
Thank you for having us.
All right.